Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm bringing back a series that I have severely neglected on my channel, and that is a full face of a certain YouTuber's favorite products. I did Angelica Nyqvist as well as It's Just Steph in the past, and today I'm doing Samantha March. I actually planned to do this at the very beginning of the year and I've just been putting it off, and I put it off for so long that some of her favorites have changed. So oops. So I will be doing a full face of makeup, products that Samantha March has recommended. These may not be all of her tippy top favorites, but I tried my best to be as current as possible with only allowing myself to make a few purchases for one specific video. We're just gonna hop right in and I will chat as I go. I'm going to start off with primers. The majority of these items were in her more recent top 3 in every category series. She split it up between base products, eye products, and lip products, and I tried my best to stick in there. There are a couple of things I think that maybe are no longer her tippy top favorites. I wanted to do Samantha March because she has been a favorite creator of mine for a very long time, and I actually had the pleasure of working with her for many years in my virtual assistance business. She was my first bigger client. This is the foundation I'm going to use, and I actually got her as a client because she had been uploading every single day. I watched her videos basically every single day, and I heard her mentioning time and time again about how there's only so many hours in a day, she's so busy, she's so overwhelmed, and she simply doesn't have enough time to get everything she needs to get done. So I actually reached out to her and told her about my business, and that's how we started working together, which was really amazing. I don't think the lighting's very good today. It is pouring rain. Anyways, I really admire Samantha March because she has such an entrepreneurial spirit. She worked so hard on her YouTube channel. Back when she was uploading literally every single day, that was so bananas to me, along with everything else she does. And she's just an incredible businesswoman in that you can see, if you've kept up with her through the years or just know a bit more of her backstory, she is very flexible in being an entrepreneur. She can pivot really well in order to maintain this self-employment lifestyle and remaining her own boss. And I just admire that so much. I feel like I get stuck in what I'm doing, and even if it's not working out the best, maybe I just hold on to things for so long. And I feel like Samantha March has been really good at okay, this is not working anymore, moving on, we're pivoting, we're doing something else. And I admire that a lot. Brief intermission for my Sephora VIB sale haul, because I bought items for this video and not much else. So all of these are Samantha's favorites as well. The Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask. I got the Midnight Mini set. I'm actually going to apply one of these right now so that my lips are nice and hydrated for when we get to that. I'm looking very pale. My kids already dug into sweet candy, so that's what I'm going with. This is my first time trying the Laneige sleeping masks. I've tried this one before when I first got the box, but before this Sephora VIB sale, I had never tried them before. I also thought that, oh, these minis are a decent size. That's pretty small. It's actually, I don't know if you can tell, this whole part is empty, hollow. So there actually is just a tiny bit of product. 3 grams in each of these, but this was one of Samantha March's favorite lip balm products. And then the 2 other things I bought we're going to be using right now. The LYS Triple Fix Full Coverage Brightening Concealer. This has been on my loves list for a really long time. Now I bought a bit of a darker shade, which I know will be better for me in the summer, but this summer I discovered I had used up all of my darker concealers, and only had super pale concealers left. So even though I knew I was buying this now for this video, I didn't want yet another very pale concealer, so this might look a little bit dark on my under eyes, but that's okay. I'm very excited to test out this concealer because I feel like it's a favorite for a lot of people. The triangle packaging is also so fun. Okay, this I have in a very fair shade, 20 Fair, which works for me in like the dead of winter. And then this concealer being more my summer color will make it work. It'll be fine. It just does look a little not brightening like I would have wanted it to be, but I did make the choice to get a slightly darker concealer. I've been not loving the concealers I have in my collection right now, except for the Kosas one. Okay. That, I should have only done one eye at a time. That blended out so seamlessly. Like, yes, the color is a bit off. That looks incredible. That's like the very immediate first impression. Wow. I'm really sorry for the lighting. I keep looking at my monitor like, ugh. That looks really nice. Samantha March and I have different skin types, so sometimes I don't often take her base product recommendations, not because I don't think she reviews them well, but just she has more dry skin and I have combo skin. But besides looking a little pasty, my base is looking so nice. For powder, this is the third product I purchased in my Sephora VIB haul. I bought the Lawless Perfecting Powder in the shade Light. Wow, that's reflective. I'm gonna have to pick up the pace if I want to get through this before the school bus comes. Okay, this is what the powder's looking like. Like I said, I got the shade Light. Where's my powder brush? I'm actually going to be meeting Samantha for the first time. I need to set my under eyes. What am I doing? Meeting her in person for the first time for the Creators and Friends holiday party. I am so excited to go to that. There will be a lot of creators that I've spoken to online that I'm super excited to meet in person. I've already arranged, Steph and I are staying together, which is just, I think it's going to be like a super fun and chaotic time. And we did say that we are going to try and make time to film, but this is also my very first solo trip since becoming a parent. So I'm feeling really anxious about it, and also I've never been to Las Vegas before. So I also want to do all of the like stereotypical touristy things. So we'll try and make time to do some sort of video together for each of our channels. This powder was quite mattifying. I mean, it's not flat matte, but I was looking really glowy with this foundation and it definitely toned it down quite a bit. My skin still feels very soft. I'm loving how my under eye looks. Maybe if I love it like so much, I would get a lighter shade for the winter. I'm loving this. Also, so I do have a second channel, if you don't know, where I do reading vlogs and more lifestyle content over there. So if I were to vlog, I'm not making any promises. I need to keep doing my makeup. I also have Samantha March's Life's a Draft mini mix palette with Ofra, and I'm going to use the bronzer here, which is in the shade Key. I really like this palette, but out of this today I'm going to use the bronzer. So anyways, what I was saying, I'm getting distracted. I'm not making any Vegas vlog promises. I would ideally like to try and vlog, but if it's too much or I don't have enough clips, then it is what it is. If I do have enough clips for a video, should it go on this channel because it will be beauty related, like the people in the video, or should it go where my other vlogs live on my other channel? Let me know your thoughts. I am getting so excited, but also nervous, like I said. And also like a little bit of mom guilt for the timing of it being December, but these types of opportunities don't come around all the time. This bronzer is a bit warmer than my like daily preference. It does look better on me when I have a tan, which I do not have right now, but this is the bronzer that I owned that Samantha March also loves. For blush, Samantha also loves the Lawless blushes. I don't have the specific shade, which was Vintage Rose, Vintage Love, something like that she loves, but I do have the shade Indian Summer. So this is the one that I'm going to use today. Let me know how you guys are feeling coming into the Christmassy holiday season. How was your Thanksgiving? Thanksgiving is literally my favorite holiday. My husband and I got married Thanksgiving weekend, Canadian Thanksgiving weekend, and had like the full turkey dinner as our wedding meal. And Canadian Thanksgiving, I'm sure the US is probably the same, right? It's on a different day every month, or every month. It's on a different day every year, so our anniversary doesn't always fall on Thanksgiving weekend, but it's still my favorite holiday, and I'm always so jealous when it's US Thanksgiving because I just want to have Thanksgiving again. This blush is beautiful. Highlighter, Samantha March busted out an oldie but a goodie in her video, and this is the Balm Mary Luminizer. I have this super tiny one I got in Ipsy a million years ago. That's not my highlighter brush. This setup, not my best, that's for sure, for filming, but I needed a surface to put things like my mirror and my brushes. This highlighter is just a classic good one, you know? Beautiful. I put off this video for so long just because doing my makeup on camera is not something I do all that often. And then like my setup being all thrown off with not having a beauty space anymore. I don't know. I've just been overthinking it. Even today, I've had the products put together for almost a week, and each day I make excuses, but I don't want to keep making excuses, so I'm making it work even though my setup is not ideal. But we are hopping into eyeshadow next. So obviously I already showed you the Ofra mini mix, and then she shared two other favorite eyeshadow palettes, and I have the Alter Ego alternatives to them. So I don't remember what her third favorite palette was, but she shared the Natasha Denona Glam palette. I have the Alter Ego Shadow Kiss palette. This is one I hope to take on my trip. Again, let me know if you want a travel makeup bag. This is just a cool toned neutral palette inspired by Natasha Denona Glam. I do have a code, an affiliate code with Alter Ego if you were interested. And she also shared the Huda Beauty Empowered palette, which Alter Ego recently came out with the Mirage. This is a much newer release, which is inspired by the Huda Beauty Empowered palette, and this is the one I want to use today. I think it's so beautiful. We have two cream shadows here. We have this one that has like that jelly texture in there, which is really fun, which actually I want to use that one all over my lid. Samantha March does not do intricate eye looks nowadays, so I'm not going to either. I'm first going to take this very light peachy matte and kind of set my crease and use this as a transition shade at the same time. I was so sad to hear about Queen Aries recently. That just felt like getting punched in the gut. I cannot imagine what Samantha is going through right now. And I know her content is quite a bit different nowadays, but I still really enjoy her videos because I like her so much as a person. I don't personally like shop from Amazon all that much, so her content isn't always the most relevant to me these days. But it's also been really fun. I've been loving, since now I'm getting to go to Vegas for the first time, I'm loving watching her Vegas related content. Which direction do I want to go? I want to go a little bit cool tone. I'm pretty sure I just got eyeshadow on my shoulder. I am going to start deepening things up with Nirvana over here. She always has like top 3 lounge bars or this cool hidden donut shop and things like that, and I'm finally going to be able to potentially try out some of these places, which is just so fun. I'm so excited. I just dumped that in the cream shade by accident because I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. I am excited about my trip, but like I said, very nervous about, I'm mostly nervous about like navigating airports by myself. I've been on a plane a gazillion times, but not since I was 14 or 15, 14 years old was my last plane trip. And I had been on them like a million times before that. And so I'm not nervous of the actual flight, like being in an airplane. I'm nervous of getting lost like in airports. I have a connection before landing in Vegas, so I'm quite comfortable with my hometown airport. I've been there lots of times, but it's the strange airports that I'm a little bit worried about, you know? I want to deepen this up a smidge more. I'm going to use the shade Endless here. I think this is a great like holiday palette. It has some like very vibrant gold shades. And my brushes are not clean, which this is a good reminder to editing Emily to please wash your brushes before you pack them to go to Las Vegas. Okay, I'm liking how that's looking, and now I want to take this Sirocco shade with that jelly bit in the center. Can you like even see how beautiful this looks? This shade really surprised me. I hadn't put it on my eye yet. Look at that. But when I swatched it for a reel on Instagram, and I thought it would feel kind of gross, but it doesn't. That's beautiful. I like that a lot. So something just pretty simple, a little bit more on the smoky side because I do like some depth. I'm going to turn off my camera, do my lower lash line, probably my brows and stuff. So one sec. All right, I've got some minis. So for eyeliner, Samantha March recommends the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil. I have the black one, so I'll use that today. One of the top mascaras that I also love that Samantha March loves is the Rare Beauty mascara, but I currently don't have one, but I'm pretty sure she liked the Ilia one as well. I could be totally wrong, but I have like 7+ mascaras, I think. So I wasn't going to go out and buy the Rare Beauty one, so we're going to be using the Ilia Limitless Lash Mini today. And then Samantha March has raved about Benefit brows for a long time, and I was sent this little sample in a shopper's order of the Precisely My Brow Pencil in the shade 3, which I think is going to be too light for me, but for the sake of this video, I thought I would find it and pull it out. It's so small. I've never used Benefit brow products before. She also loved, I think, the Lawless brow pencil and another one. I didn't write every single thing down. Also an eye product I didn't use was the ColourPop Super Shock Shadows. Samantha March loves those now, and she didn't before when I wore Super Shock Shadows all the time, which was really interesting. But I'll meet you right back here when I have my eyes finished up. Alright, bear with me. I feel like my eyebrows look absolutely ridiculous. They are way, like that pencil in number 3, which is just a random shade that they gave me in a sample, is way warmer than my brows. So, and also it's so hard to hold. It's this big. So I feel like they do not look very good, but we're gonna leave it here. I forgot how much I love that Ilia mascara. I feel like my eyes pop right now. I am gonna put a little bit of Mary Luminizer on my inner corner. I've been liking doing that a lot this year, of like matching my cheek highlight to my inner corner highlight. I am blown away by my under eyes, you guys, with that LYS concealer. My base feels good with that powder. Like, those are kind of more first impression type things. Okay, so now all we have is lips. My hair looks a little crazy because it's so rainy outside and it gets really frizzy with the humidity. But I did wash my hair this morning and it's still wet. So let's see. I have a lot of lip products that Samantha March also loves. And one thing that I was noticing as I was preparing for this video was that I didn't have as many favorites as I did for Angelica Nyqvist and It's Just Steph. And I think it's because Samantha March loves a lot more high-end, and I'm more likely to be influenced, if you will, to make a quick, affordable makeup purchase versus a more high-end one. Like, I make high-end purchases after some thought. So I'm happy I've had a full face of Samantha March's favorites, but I don't have like a ton per category. I had like 1 per category, except for lip products. So I have the Lawless Forget the Filler Lip Gloss Balm. I have 4 different shades, but I'm gonna swatch 2. I have Blushed Sands, which is just a blushy pink kind of shade. I have Rose Pearl, which is definitely much more shimmery. I don't know if you can even see the difference there. I also bought her trio of glosses with Ofra. So first I have Millie. I have a lip swatch of these on my TikTok. This is very icy, pearly, glittery. Not my most favorite. I have Queen, which is inspired. What do you need?
Well, I was just checking on you. I haven't heard from you, so I just want to make sure you're alright.
I'm alive. I'm filming a video. Love you.
Love you.
Bye. Okay, not dead. I'm just filming a video. My husband called because he was worried about me. I didn't answer his messages. Queen, inspired by Queen Aries. This one I am over halfway through. It is a beautiful warm nude. Again, more on the sparkly side. Still not my favorite texture, but I love this one, which is Peony. It's a beautiful pink shade. I might actually wear this today. I'm kind of looking at like what's the other lip products I pulled. This gloss is stunning. Swatching lip glosses, like, they're all Samantha March's favorites. They all look pretty similar, and yes, I have all of them. I do have her collaboration liquid lipstick in the shade Story. I also bought, she did like a trio of liquid lipsticks of existing shades. I bought that as well, but Story is a really dark mauve-y purple. That's fun. And she also recommended the ColourPop Glowing Lip formula. I have mine in the shade Desert Aura, which came out with the like Palm Springs themed collection, and this is an orange. This is not the shade that Samantha loves. This is a shade that Angelica Nyqvist loves, and that's why I was tempted to purchase it. So these are some lipstick favorites or lip product favorites of Samantha March's, along with the lip mask I put on, but I'm gonna use Peony because I just think this color is so beautiful, and it's a bit pinky for the warm eye I have going on, but that's okay. I'm just gonna put it right on top of the lip mask. I just realized I don't have any jewelry on, nothing. I rushed in here to film this as fast as I could. I'm so pleased with my makeup today. I wish the lighting in here or like the setup was better. I can't wait for my basement restoration to be done because in the main level of my house, I just simply don't have the space to like set up a more permanent filming situation. So we're in the corner of my bedroom all the time. I'm so pleased with how this makeup look turned out, and I'm so happy I finally filmed it and got to spotlight Samantha March. In the next installment of this type of video, I'm going to go back to doing a bit more of a smaller creator, I'm pretty sure, and then you guys have wanted me to do Kelly Gooch, which I have her on my list as well. So I'm hoping to bring this back. I love testing some new makeup in these videos as well. I am super duper happy with the concealer. The powder looked really nice over top of this foundation as well. And actually the combination of that powder and this foundation has made me like this foundation more than I have the last few times I've worn it. So I might keep testing out this combination, see how it wears through the day, of course, but I'm super pleased with that. My eyebrows are crazy because they're way too warm for my hair coloring, but that's all right. I just wanted to have a brow favorite of Samantha March's, and that's one that I already owned, so that's what I went with. My hand is super sparkly now. Hi, buddy. I'm almost, no, because we have to go get the kids outside. Or you guys can stay inside because it's literally pouring rain.
Yeah, we're gonna stay inside.
Okay.
We're going to inside.
So this is the final makeup look. I was super happy with literally everything except for the brow pencil. I don't know if you guys can see. What do you guys think of my under eyes? Do you think they're looking good? Is Samantha March also a creator that you really enjoy as much as I do? Let me know in the comments down below. I hope you guys are looking forward to Vlogmas. I will be uploading as much as I can in December. I'm not guaranteeing a video every single day. I've said that in the past and failed every single time, but I'm going to upload as much as possible. And if you don't see a video on this channel, check out my second channel. There might be a video over there. I'm going to try. I'm not going to do double upload days, but like if I do have a video every day, hypothetically, and there's not one on this channel, there's supposed to be one going up over there. That is kind of my goal for December. I'm so excited for my upcoming trip to meet Angelica, Samantha, Steph, and there's a few other creators that I know are going, but I don't know if they've said anything, so I'm going to keep my lips sealed. And it's just going to be so much fun. I need to stop rambling. I need to get kids off the school bus. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Let me know if you have any thoughts on these makeup products or suggestions of creators to do in the future. I will see you in my next video. Bye!